Assalamu alaikum, friends. Welcome back to the 6th video of the complete HTML and CSS course. In the previous video, we learned about the head and body tags and understood the difference between visible and non-visible content in an HTML document. Now in this video, we are going to learn about HTML headings and paragraphs and understand how they help us structure content on a web page. So, quickly, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. Let's get started. What are headings? Headings are used to define titles and subtitles on a web page. They help organize content and make it easier for users to read and understand information. HTML provides 6 heading levels, from H1 to H6. Each heading level represents a different level of importance. Search engines also use headings to understand the structure of a web page, which is why using headings correctly is considered a good practice. Headings example. Now let's look at a simple example of HTML headings. As you can see on the screen, HTML provides 6 heading tags, starting from H1 and ending at H6. The H1 tag represents the most important heading, while H6 represents the least important one. When we run this code in the browser, each heading appears with a different size, clearly showing the hierarchy between them. What is the paragraph tag? The paragraph tag is used to add normal text content to a web page. Whenever you want to write descriptions, explanations, articles, or any block of text, you can use the paragraph tag. In HTML, paragraphs are created using the p tag. The browser automatically adds some spacing before and after each paragraph, making the content easier to read and understand. Live practice. Let's start by creating our first heading using the H1 tag. This is the most important heading on a web page. HTML provides 6 heading levels, from H1 to H6. Let's add all of them and see the difference in size and importance. Now let's separate our headings from the rest of the content using the horizontal rule tag. Next, let's create a paragraph using the p tag. This tag is used to add normal text content to a web page. Now I'll write some text inside the paragraph. You can write any content you like. To highlight important words, we can use the bold tag. Let's make the name Abdullah bold. If we want the next sentence to start on a new line, we can use the BR tag. Let's add one more line and make the channel name bold as well. Great. Now save the file and open it in the browser. As you can see, all headings are displayed with different sizes. The horizontal line separates the content, the bold tags highlight important text, and the line break moves the text to a new line without creating a new paragraph. Important tips. Always use only one H1 tag on a web page, because it represents the main heading of your content. Use H2, H3, and other heading tags to maintain a proper content hierarchy. Do not use heading tags just to make text bigger. Use them according to their importance. For normal text content, always use the paragraph tag instead of heading tags. Following these practices will make your HTML code cleaner, more organized, and SEO friendly. Practice task. Now it's time for some practice. Create a new HTML file and add one H1 heading, 2 H2 headings, and at least 3 paragraphs. Try writing content about yourself, your hobbies, or your goals. Once you're done, save the file and open it in your browser to see the output. Remember, the more you practice, the better you will understand HTML and become confident in writing code on your own. So, today we learned about HTML headings and paragraphs, and understood how they help us organize content on a web page. We explored the different heading levels from H1 to H6, and learned how to add normal text using the paragraph tag. In the next video, we will learn about text formatting tags in HTML, and see how we can make our content bold, italic, and more visually appealing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.